Hey everyone, hope you all are having a wonderful month and a wonderful beginning of a new month. And I'm sorry I've not really been active. I've just been very busy, but I decided I kind of want to react to this video, and it's basically these girls kidnap this guy to give to somebody else, and it's really crazy. But kind of gives me Stockholm Syndrome vibes. But anyways, we'll jump into the video, and I just want to say sorry for the lighting and any sounds you hear. Again, hope you guys have had a wonderful month. My month has been kind of crazy, but it's all been good. And I'm going to link my other platforms down below so you all can follow me. And please comment and like and subscribe if you want to see more videos or if you would like to see more content like this. Now let's jump on into the crazy video. Sorry, this is just me jumping in to edit this part because I forgot to add them. Sorry for like my hair or anything. I've kind of just been really tired today, and I did do this in 2 days. So I'm sorry for the way I look, and I have not had time to get out like my ring light and all that and do this a little bit better. Next time I probably will. But I kind of wanted to go ahead and jump into this video, so let's go.
I was happy to be there, but just a little bit confused. I didn't even know the twins. My whole high school life, the only birthday parties I attended were my cousins'. I thought they wanted me there to entertain people and do magic tricks. Everyone knew I was obsessed with Houdini. But dang, when Valerie herself took—
I mean, I haven't really been to much parties myself, but that sounds like a really really big red flag. So I can't speak. I mean, you hardly don't even know these people, but you went anyways. Like, you didn't ask anyone, like, hey, why am I here? And then, of course, the crush of your dreams or whatever shows up, and you're like, yeah, I'll do whatever. I'm sorry. This sounds like a lot of, like, major red flags. Like, what? Just, I don't know. You do magic tricks like Houdini. I'm not saying he can't, but I'm like, dude, does none of this sound suspicious to you at all? But, let's continue.
my hand and thanked me for coming, I was over the moon. My name's Clyde, and I've had the biggest crush on Valerie ever since I can remember.
Of course. And honestly, it doesn't sound that bad to begin with right now, but it's still kind of like a lot of red flags. But I guess we've all had those type of crushes. Comment down below if you've had someone that you've liked since middle school. But I don't know. Something seems fishy about this girl. But let's continue.
She was like that one girl I dreamed about. And now she was right in front of me, smiling and talking. I still couldn't believe she invited me. Oh, by the way, would you mind coming with me for a sec?
Where is she wanting to take him? Like, sorry, my hair is like this. But anyways, where is she wanting to take him? Like, what? Like, just out of the blue, out of nowhere. Just come with me. Let's go. I'd be like, where are we going? What are we doing? Which I guess I get it. Like, that's his big crush. Like, she's, you know, almost like Jesus walking on water. But still, I would be like, what? But I guess, I mean, I would be dazed too. I'd be in shock. But still, I'd be like, what's going on? Where are we going? Like, please have an idea. Like, I don't know. Like, no
I
common
need some
sense.
help with a surprise for my sisters, if you don't mind. Yeah, of course, anything.
This poor guy, of course he would do anything for her. I mean, this poor dude. I just don't know.
Was it my lucky day? Great things just kept happening. Never would I have ever thought I'd get alone time with her. And now we were climbing up the attic of her house. Wow. Must be some surprise if it's hidden all the way up here.
Really? What the hell? Like, he went in the attic. Like, nothing ever goes good if you're, like, in the attic or in the basement. I'm sorry. Like, just randomly takes him upstairs. No questions. Like, I'm sorry, poor dude. This girl sounds creepy. This girl just sounds creepy. Like, really bad. Like, she sounds really creepy. And, of course, up the stairs. I'm sorry, but I'm like, this is giving me some red flags here. And he's alone. He's too blind. He can't see it. Like, he's too blind with her being right there in front of him. Like, I don't know. Just, dude, I would be very cautious, especially if someone took me upstairs and we're alone. Or downstairs in the basement. Like, that's just red flags.
That was the last thing I remembered. Because the next time I opened my mouth, everything was dark.
What the crap? See, I told you, like, what the hell's going on here? What is she doing? What is she trap me in a basement? I don't know. Well, that's creepy. What is she, a Black Widow? Like, she just attracts men, gets rid of them. See, I told you guys there was red flags here. This poor dude. I'm sorry, I can't speak. This poor dude. Don't tell him what he got himself into. This poor dude. Let's just see what happens.
I could feel the bag shifting around my head as I moved, and when I tried to get my hands to take it off, I realized I was tied up.
I would be freaking out. I'm sorry. I'd be really freaking out. I'd be like, what the hell is going on? Like, you can't see. You're got a bag over his head. He's tied up. I'm sorry. I'd be like, is my life over? What's going on? I'd be trying every way to get out of there. I don't know. But I'm like, that is just creepy. Like, that's just... Oh my god. That's a nightmare.
Something awful must have happened. I panicked. My first thought was Valerie. Was she safe? Did they get her too? Valerie!
I feel like this dude is not getting the message. She lured you up there. I'm sorry. I don't think... Like, it just wouldn't make any sense. She's having a big party downstairs. I don't even know how these people don't even realize, like, what's going on, especially since one of those girls are missing. Like, I don't know how they don't hear him or nothing. I mean, I guess it is up in the attic. They may not be able to hear him. It's probably too far up there. I don't know. But, like, you'd think someone would get it. I don't know. And, like, boy, I'm sorry. She trapped you, obviously. I guess at that time you probably wouldn't be thinking that, but... Put two and two together. I'm sorry. This is just... I don't know.
Valerie! What did you do to her? Please, I'll do anything you want. Just don't hurt Valerie!
I mean, at least this boy is nice enough to, like, want to rescue this girl. But I'm like, I don't know. Like I said, at least he's trying to be nice enough to save this girl. But still, this is all just too suspicious. I feel sorry for this poor boy. Like, I feel awful for him. Like, little pretty girl take him to the attic, and then some weird shit happens. Like... What are they trying to do to him? Like, poor boy.
Silence. And then I heard giggling. A light went on, and then I felt fingertips poking my face through the bag.
What the hell? Like, just what the hell? I'm just gonna poke him. I'm just gonna poke him. Are you trying to figure out if he's real or not? Like, what do they even want? Like, what the heck?
At least we know he's alive. It would be really, really bad if he wasn't. I'm a bit disappointed, though. I thought you'd at least put him in a gift box, or a tie ribbon on him. That doesn't matter now.
What the heck? These girls are acting like he's some kind of, like, toy or something. You can't tie him up like that. You cannot put him in a box. He'll suffocate. Like, what's wrong with these people? He's not an action figure. You can't tie a human up like that. Like, what the heck? What? You can't do somebody that way. What the heck? These girls be really creepy. Like, I feel sorry for this dude. I don't even know what he just got himself into.
What matters is he's finally ours. Someone snatched the bag that kept me in the dark, and the sudden flood of light blinded me for a second. I blinked a bunch of times, and then the picture came to focus.
I am kind of wondering where is the other girl, because it's kind of suspicious. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know at this point. This is just getting really creepy. Like,
There was a single light that only lit up where I lay. The rest of the attic was pure darkness. The twins were lying on the floor.
what the heck? These girls chilling next to him like this is just every other Wednesday or Thursday or just any other day during the week. Like, this is not normal. I mean, I feel sorry for this guy. Like, imagine him in this position and not knowing what to do, and, like, someone just took him to the attic and don't even know where the other person went. Like, what the heck? This is not normal. They must have had this plan for a very long time. Like, they had to be stuck in him and everything. Like, what the heck?
Staring at me without blinking even once. And if it wasn't creepy enough, they were dressed up like vampires.
Is there, like, some kind of, like, costume party or something going on? I mean, they really don't look like vampires to me, but you all can put down in the comments what you all think they look like. I'm sorry. Are they, like, the evil sisters or something? Just kidding. But, like, what is going on here? Like, that's just weird in itself. Like, did they think that since we have this great plan, we must dress in the part or something? I don't know, but let's continue.
Halloween was like 6 months away. What creeped me out the most was when I saw who stood over us, watching us from the shadows.
I mean that there's another one of him, another one of them, another one of them. I'd be creeped out too. I'd be like, who the hell's over there? Like, who's the hell? Like, who's not in the room? And then I'd be like, please don't tell me it's the other girl. I have a feeling it's the other girl because she's not there. Like, where else would she have been? And I don't get how, like, there's a party going on and, like, no one notices anything. Like, what the heck? What the heck? This poor dude. I would still be freaked out too. I'd be like, what's that over there in the corner with the creepy look? Like, what the heck's going on?
She had a grin on her face. It was Valerie. No. No. No! You? I'm so glad you liked my gift, sisters.
What the heck? Like, what the heck? Are they forgetting this is a person? He's not a toy, not someone's property. Like, you don't, like, what the heck? And of course, it had to be the girl that he liked. Of course. Of course. I had a weird vibe about her. There was a bunch of weird red flags. Like, what the hell? He's not someone's property, but of course they think he is. Like, what the heck? You guys can go to jail for this. Like, what the hell?
Now, remember, you have to be careful with him.
Toy. Like, they're acting like he's a toy. Like, don't break him, don't hurt him, don't do this. What?
You don't want to break him or we'll be in big trouble, okay? Fine.
I'm lost for words. Like, what the heck? Where are their parents? Like, what the heck's going on here?
Okay, you don't have to nag all the time, alright? Just because you're the oldest doesn't mean we have to do everything you say.
You probably do need to listen to her because, you know, crap could get real quick. Especially since you kidnapped somebody and you think you can do whatever. Like, this has already gone far enough. Like, I don't even know. Like, this is crazy. This poor boy. I feel so sorry for him right now. I don't know. I'd be trying to find some way to get out of here. Like, this is crazy. These girls are crazy.
That was the first time I saw Valerie get really, really mad. She just exploded out of nowhere. Mom and Dad are gone, so I run the show, alright?
That explains why they did this, because their parents are gone. Don't know where, don't know why. Of course, they waited and plotted till their parents were gone. This poor boy. Just wanted to party, just wanted to be with a pretty girl, and now this happens. Poor boy.
Suddenly, the twins grew quiet, and they apologized to her. Great! Now enjoy your birthday present, and don't forget to lock the doors when...
Did I hear that right? Like, lock the doors in the attic. What? This sounds like they're trying to keep an animal or something inside. Like, they're forgetting, like, he's a person. Like, what the heck? He's not your property. Like, he's not your property.
You leave. Don't want him to escape, do we? Just like that, they were gone. And I was left there in complete darkness. I couldn't sleep at all that night.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him on being able to sleep either. I mean, you were just kidnapped. You don't know why they took you. They're acting like you're their property or something. I don't blame him for not being able to sleep. I'd be really freaked out too. I'd be trying to plan a way out or something. I don't know. Like, boy, what'd you get yourself into?
I must have dozed at some point because I woke up to find Valerie shaking my shoulder. Probably want to go home, don't you?
What kind of question is that? Like, what type of question is that? Of course he wants to go home. No one wants to be kidnapped. Like, of course you don't want to be here. I don't know why this girl couldn't have just asked him to go out with his sisters or whatever. I mean, what the heck? Like, what the heck? Obviously he wants to go home. What kind of question is that? Like, what the heck?
I nodded. Well, can't keep you here forever, even though it would be ideal.
Did I hear that right? Did she just say it'd be ideal? Did she just say it'd be ideal? No, it's not, honey. No, it's not ideal. Like, no. Just no. They psychotic. These people are just crazy. Like, what the heck?
But then it'd get us into trouble. So I have these papers for you to sign. Sign them, and you can go.
Red flag. That is a red flag. I wouldn't just be signing anything. I would also be wanting to read it. Like, I'd want to know what's going on. Like, what the heck? And she had these drafted up. Like, I'm sorry. They've planned this out for a while. Like, what the heck? What the heck?
My parents will be looking for me. So don't be such a wuss and sign the papers already. But what?
I like how
Why?
this girl just Excuse me here, sorry, SMS. I like how this girl just assumes that he's just gonna, like, sign the papers without questioning. Like, of course she's gonna ask questions. I mean, you have him held captive. You let him up there for this to happen. Now, apparently, he's become their property. Like, I'm sorry, I'd also be asking a lot of questions. I'd be like, why am I here? Why? What's the paper about? Why am I gonna sign this? Like, why? Like, what's going on? I don't blame him. Like, honestly, I don't. Like, this all is crazy. Those, all three of them are psycho.
Why'd you tie me up? What are these papers? So many questions! Just sign the blasted papers already!
No, that's a major red flag. I'll be like, I ain't saying nothing unless I get to read it. You never sign anything unless you read it. I wouldn't care if someone was I'm like, no, I'm not signing these papers. Let me read them and let me see what they are. Like, he's not just gonna sign them. Like, what the heck?
Didn't give in. I was trembling so hard.
I don't blame him. I'd be scared too. But like, what's going on? Like, what?
Myself and read through the papers before signing. It turned out it was a contract. I would only be allowed to leave if I agreed to date the twins. Valerie wanted me to be their birthday gift.
When did trapping people and giving them to people's presents become a thing? Like, what the hell? Like, he could have just asked him. Like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind. Like, this is not how you get a guy or a girlfriend or nothing. Like, trapping them isn't gonna change anything. Now you don't have to sign a contract. Boy, I feel sorry for him. This is awful. To date these psychos. To date these psychos.
That was why she took me. It was only meant to be for 3 months. 90 days of dating the twins didn't sound so bad considering the price was freedom.
Of course, because this was the only way to get a guy. This was the only way to get a guy. Could not ask him. No, this was their only way of getting a guy. Or really? Of course he's gonna date you because this is the only way for him to get freedom. I feel so sorry for this dude.
If I didn't honor the agreement, I would waive my right to be free. The twins would own me. Any sign of deception or cheating will cause the contract to restart, and I will automatically become the twins' property.
I have no words. Just no words at all. Like, what?
3 months. 90 days of dating 2 very pretty twins. It doesn't sound so bad.
What? Really? This dude's crazy. He's just nuts. Like, what the heck? Of course, nothing's gonna go wrong. You know, they just kidnapped you and just made you go out with them. There's nothing wrong here. It's all just normal. What the heck? Dude.
Even if they were a bit creepy. And weird. At the very least.
At least you got something right. They're more than creepy. Way, way, way more than just creepy. They're psycho.
I mean, nobody's gonna know. How would they know? It turned out, dating 2 girls at a time was extremely hard. Especially when you have feelings for their older sister. Add to that the fact that she kidnapped me to enforce this weird situation.
Yeah, it is weird. I mean, she kidnapped you just for you to date them. Could not ask a normal person. Had to make you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he has more taste in women. Or people in general. Like, that's not healthy at all. It's just crazy. What? I feel sorry for him. I'd be very confused too. Like, she kidnapped me to make me date the twins. What the heck? Like, this girl has a weird way of getting people to do stuff. You know, just weird. You know, completely normal kidnapping somebody, make them do stuff. You know, completely normal.
And you've got a confusing soup of emotions. For weeks, I felt like a zombie, just doing the twins' bidding. I would wake up, drive to their house, pick them up for school, and after, I'd drive Mina to watch a movie with her.
Honestly, he sounds more like a servant or something instead of like a boyfriend. And today, both of them, like, what? And he goes out with them separately. Like, it would just be easier to go with them at the same time. But, I don't know, like, what?
Then I'd have to go and take Tina out for dinner.
This guy's just too nice. He's too nice and too extra with them. I don't think they deserve him personally, but whatever. I'm sorry. My butt would be out of there. I would go and tell the cops about what happened instead of playing their little game. Like, 3 psychos. 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Poor guy. Like, I feel so sorry for him that he's going the extra mile to actually, like, do this contract and stuff. And, like, I just... Poor guy. I don't blame him for being tired.
By the time I'd drive them both to their house, I was exhausted. Too exhausted to even come in and have a bite with Valerie whenever she would ask. So, for weeks, I spent all my time and effort on the twins, all the while wishing I could spend time with their sister instead.
Of course, the girl, like, kidnapped him. Of course. I'm sorry, but, like, what is your deal? Why'd you kidnap me? Like, did they force you or something? Like, what?
Because guess what? The Valerie I thought I knew and the real Valerie were very different people. At school, she's always so prim and proper, and you could never say one bad word about her. The real Valerie had a temper. She shouted, she got annoyed, and she was a bit over the top.
Of course, just because someone acts nice doesn't mean that's actually how they are, like, at home or not in front of people. I mean, she kidnapped you. Like, is it not clicking? A lot of red flags. But if you still like her, good for you.
Seriously? Capturing me just so she could get me to date her sisters? She could have just asked. I would have done it anyway. I would have done anything for her.
My point the whole entire time. She could have asked you like a normal person. You would have done it anyways. Like, I don't know. They're psycho. Like, the 2 girls are especially psycho. Like, twins. Like, why? Why'd you have to go so far? Like, you could have just asked him. Like, any other person. It's like, is that the only way they think they can get somebody? By owning them and make them do stuff? Like, what?
Because this? The real Valerie? Call me weird and all, but this is the version of her I really liked.
Yeah, you're weird. We'll just stick with that. We'll just stick with that.
One morning as I waited for the twins to come down so I could drive them, Valerie asked me for my help with the laundry. I obliged, of course, so I got down to the basement and rolled up my sleeves, ready to be the hero by lifting all the heavy baskets for my crush. There was a random brick on the door. I kicked it away, thinking it was weird. I closed the door behind.
I'm sorry, you just don't randomly kick stuff like that. I mean, obviously it was holding the door open, like, common sense, like, it's in front of the door's not shut, like, why would you just do that? Like, that just didn't make any sense. It's kind of weird, there's just a, brick holding a door open. No one needs that for no reason. There's no common sense.
Me, and then I heard a panicked scream. No! Why would you do that? I put a brick there to keep the door open! That door's been broken for a while. It locks itself. Relax. It's just a door. I'm sure someone has a key somewhere.
What? Again, she had the brick there for a reason, dude. Did you not think about it? And there's no one there. Like, at least I don't think no one's there, so how are you gonna get out? How you get out? And I'm sure if she had the key, then she would have been the one that would have been able to unlock it or whatever.
And that was when Valerie told me that the twins were off on a school trip, and that they'd already left before I even got there. How long will they be gone?
Not that. That's why she had it there. Now you're stuck with her. Now you're stuck with her. But I have a feeling he kind of likes this in a way. I mean, why not? He's with his crush. Even though, like, me stuck down there for 3 days with nothing. Oh well. That's still awful.
3 days! I tried my phone. No signal. I tried calling out, but nobody heard. There wasn't even a window down there, so we could never tell what time it was.
Where are the parents? Like, where are the parents? They don't ever mention them kid. They just say bye, never gonna come back. I mean, what the heck? He just keeps getting himself more and more trouble.
So we just sat there, drinking from the tap and passing the time by telling stories, until the 3rd day when I just broke down and cried. I told Valerie everything I felt. I thought, if those were gonna be my last moments...
Oh, something's about to happen. I have a feeling he's about to get himself in trouble. Especially being the third day, I think they're supposed to be home. You ruined it. You messed up. I feel like something bad's about to happen.
I might as well tell her how I really felt. I saw tears run down Valerie's cheeks. Me? Why me? I'm the plainest of the sisters. And...
He's telling you that he likes you, besides the fact that you went crazy and had him kidnapped and tried to present him to somebody as a gift, like he was an object. Apparently he likes you, and he don't care about all that. And you don't want to do that too. I mean, obviously. I mean, who would? They're, I don't know. They're just, no.
I'm nothing special. Besides, I'm useless.
Apparently you don't think so. Apparently you don't think so.
And I have a temper. You know, I serve my sisters because I owe them. If it weren't for me, Mom and Dad would still be here.
That makes no sense. It just said that the parents were out. I swear it said that the parents were out. I don't know, but I'm sorry. Just because that happened doesn't mean that you need to go kidnap people. Like, what? Where in the world does that make sense? And the messed up thing is like, they're forcing somebody to like them. He don't even actually like them. Like, what?
They got into an accident because I begged them to come home and watch my recital. I hugged her, and then I told her I didn't care what anybody else thought.
This boy is just too sweet. He's too nice. I've been kind of mad. I've just been kind of mad. Drop the comments down below if you'd get upset in this situation.
I love you. I held her, and then Valerie pulled me in.
Oh, he's playing out those moves when he's supposed to already be with 2 other girls. I feel like this isn't gonna end well.
It's me. That was when the door finally opened. We've been looking for you.
Ooh, I feel like they're about to let him have it. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
No, I'm sorry. No, it's not what it looks like.
So you're not kissing their boyfriend that you kidnapped for them to have for their birthday for a present? You're not doing that? Because that's what's going on.
Cheaters! Liars! You need to be punished.
Let's see what she likes to be locked up. Let's see if she likes it. Like,
Mina dragged me out of there as Tina dragged her sister, and they took us to opposite ends of the house.
ooh, he's done it now. He's done it now.
I was tied up in the attic in a contraption I had only seen on TV before, and Valerie was thrown back into the basement. I had lost my freedom. I violated my contract. And now, I got Valerie into trouble too.
Well, hopefully he can get out of this one. And I'm sorry, it's kind of not. Sorry, that's kind of not his fault. They forced you to sign that, so I'm pretty sure that contract's void, and they're just nuts. I feel so sorry for you. And man, that got dark and deep so fast.
Sorry, it was her. She forced me to kiss her. I promise, I'm loyal to you. I'll do anything you want. If you want, I could guard.
I don't think they're that dumb. I don't think they're that dense. Of course, I'm not going to cheat around her. But I'm glad you're trying.
So she doesn't escape. Or I'll bring her food so you don't have to. Do you think we're dumb, Clyde? Just for that, I'll tie you up tighter tonight.
What? Tying him up tighter is not going to do anything. Like, what? And that girl's laugh, like, oh my gosh, she sounded like the Wicked Witch of the West. Like, typical, like, crazy.
And she did. It hurt my wrists. But guess what? That contraption they tied me to, It was the exact same one Houdini loved to use in his shows. So,
Now he's decided that he's got magic when he could have done this earlier. Like, what? What? He could have done this earlier. You're telling me he could have done this earlier. What? And now he had time to do something certain, and now he can get himself out. Well, this is getting interesting.
as soon as I heard the twins snoring, I slipped out. I tiptoed through the house and rescued my Valerie. And in the dark of the night, we ran out of there. Ran for our lives.
So when they decide to turn on you, now you think that's not right? It's not the right thing to do after you learn your lesson? I'm sorry, this boy is too nice. Like, he's too nice. She better be lucky that she has him, because I'm sorry. I'd been really mad at her and been like, you know what? You stay here. I'm checking out of here. Or something after doing all the kidnapping. Like, is he forgetting she was the one that did this? But I guess I don't blame him. I don't know. Like, what?
I told my parents everything, and they let Valerie stay with us. And then, they told the cops what happened. They let my mom and dad be Valerie's foster parents.
What? Oh well, good for them. At least this is what he wanted. This is what he wanted. I'm sorry. It's just if I would have heard that she kidnapped my son, I'd be like, "You're not allowed here. Get out of my house," or something. Like, this boy's just too nice.
And the twins got sent to juvie for what they did. I got to see Valerie every day now that she lived with us. And we fell in love. The story broke the news.
I would hope they're in jail far away, never be able to see me again. I'd be like, throw them in there in the slammer, lock and key, and cuff them. Whatever. Tie them. Never want to see them again because they're crazy.
There was a lot of buzz. I mean, you gotta admit, the things that happened to me were too weird not to get attention. I even got to be on TV. And I met my idols. When they heard I was an aspiring magician, they came to visit. Gave me free tickets and all that jazz.
I have absolutely no words. This one was crazy. I mean, this one was just all over the place. Really crazy. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It's kind of late and I'm kind of trying to get ready for bed. But please excuse this. But anyways, I hope you all really enjoyed this. I know I did. And I honestly like reacting to these in my spare time. They're really entertaining. Especially the really crazy ones. But I do really hope you all enjoyed this. And comment down below what you do in this situation, what you think about this story. And I will link the original video down below for you all to go check that out. And I'll also link my other social medias and stuff down below for you all to follow me on there if you want to. On Instagram and TikTok to kind of see like my, kind of keep up to date with me as much as possible and to see my other content as well. I will try to probably do another cosplay tutorial or something soon. I'm not sure. But I've just been really busy. But I hope you all had a wonderful day and enjoyed this. And if you do, please leave a like down below. And subscribe if you want to see when I post. Bye.